Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm gonna make this one short and sweet. Arthur Abraham versus Robert Stieglitz. For Arthur Abraham, won by 6 round TKO. Stieglitz corner threw in the towel. Stieglitz got up. He got knocked down by looping right hand and what's the name? Arthur Abraham was able to put his punches together. Pretty much what happened was, Arthur Abraham, he's up there. I know him as, I know him from the super middleweight tournament, and then I knew him from the Edison Miranda fights and stuff like that. He was the reigning middleweight champion for a minute until he went up and competed in the Super 6 tournament, the super middleweight tournament, with Anthony Jarrell, Carl Froch, Sakio Bika, Andre Ward, and all those guys. Since then, he's been campaigning at 168, right? And so since then, I haven't seen much of him, because he's been fighting over there in Germany or whatnot. He's been eking out a career over there, right? And so since then, looks like he's been able to capture the WBO belt. He's was a WBO European super middleweight championship belt champion, but he beat up Robert Stieglitz. What was it? 2012, August 2012, for the WBO super middleweight championship belt. If anybody don't know anything about the WBO, it just seems like primarily the champions are based out of Europe. But anyway, they've been going back and forth, and Stieglitz, I believe, has one win over Arthur Abraham by knockout, and so he's lost 3 times to Arthur Abraham. But in this fight, I just noticed that Arthur Abraham, he looks his age, man. He looks his age. He's 35 years old. He looks his age. I saw the first Paul Smith fight, and he looked gassed out in that. And even in the first round, man, Robert Stieglitz tried to put it on him. He's attacking him. He's going to his body. Arthur Abraham, he's shelling up. He's trying to use that jab. But you can see Arthur Abraham just has a little bit more athleticism than Robert Stieglitz, in my opinion. Arthur Abraham, it's a rough fight to look at, because they were like winking punches. They almost got the same fighting style, and but Arthur Abraham was he was just more athletic, and you know what? Arthur Abraham, he does like yoga or like some kind of Pilates or something like that. I know he doesn't just do boxing. I know he does other stuff. I saw a special on him when in the super middleweight, the Super 6 tournament. That's all special, and looked like he was doing like yoga and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like Walter Payton. He's a football. He's a former NFL star. I think he did like ballet and stuff like that to be nimble and stuff. So it was to help his craft. But anyway, like I was saying, is Abraham was setting him up for that right hand. He started landing that right hand. Stieglitz, he would pull back, but he wouldn't like step back or move his head and stuff like that. He was just like lean back, and Abraham was able to like step to his right and throw that looping right hook and lead right hands. He was just looping shots over Stieglitz's guard and stuff like that, and just he was like, it was like the 4th or the 5th. He was landing them more frequently. And then in the 6th round, he just like caught him with one. He stunned him. Then Arthur Abraham just like blew up on him, man. So Arthur Abraham is got his WBO belt right now. I'm sort of wondering what he's gonna do, at this weight class, because as right now, Arthur Abraham on BoxRec is ranked number 2, and he's got a belt. So it looks like he just climbed over James Chunky DeGale. But I wonder what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's gonna fight like Felix Sturm again, or hell, like maybe he can fight some of the UK guys, Martin Murray, Callum Smith, Rocky Fielding, who knocked out my guy, Brian Vera. Jeez Louise, am I right about this? Is this the guy that knocked out my? Yeah, he blew out Brian Vera in 2 rounds, man. I think he's got like a Commonwealth belt, whatever like that. But anyway, Rocky Fielding, I guess he's fighting Callum Smith next. But man, he blew out my guy, man. But yeah, what's next for Arthur Abraham? I don't know who else he's gonna fight, man. All I see is like Felix Sturm over in the UK. Maybe Anthony Durrell. Maybe they can do that again. The Andre Durrell, the Matrix. Maybe they can do something, and make something happen. I don't know what he's gonna do, but yeah, it will be nice to see the Matrix versus Felix Sturm again, and maybe they can do some revisionist history and make things right. If anybody doesn't know, Arthur Abraham got a DQ. He was disqualified for that was some time ago. When was that? Jeez Louise. In the Super 6, he got a DQ loss for hitting Andre Durrell when he was down on the canvas. That was a long time ago. But anyway, I would like to see that fight next. Arthur Abraham versus Andre Durrell. That would be a good fight. Hopefully, they can make it happen. All right, let me know what y'all think. All right, bye.